after tonight. So good to see all you guys. And again, glad to be here, and I'm ready to get this started.
Oh, I am too. I've got two things going on tonight. I know a lot of you had to make a choice whether to be here at the sports, but I'm going to be here for a little bit. Then I'm going to run over to golf and then come right back after we're done there. Who here has been doing their tracker? What is the tracking event? Do you know, Michael, what the tracking event is?
I got a decent idea. They've got a 10-week program, and the tracker is what they're using to track what they're doing throughout the week. I hope. If I'm wrong, I'm going to run outside and go around the block a few times.
No, you are right about that. And
good. I didn't want to run.
And do you know when the trackers are supposed to be turned into your coaches, partners, or emailed to SONC?
I do not know, but I'd like to take a guess. I'm gonna go with Friday, no later than Saturday.
That's a good guess, but it is actually Tuesday at 12.
Oh, I was way off. Way off.
It's okay. Now that's if your coaches and your partners have not said something else about when to turn them in. Now, who here has been drinking in the chat? Just put down if you've been drinking your water, your 5 bottles of water today and this week.
Man, outstanding.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
I haven't reached 5, but I've reached 1 bottle for the last 2 days.
Hey, you know what? That's about as bad as my goof up on when they turn in their trackers. So I'm going to let you have that one. I don't know about the rest of them, but I'm going to give that to you.
Well, tell me a little bit about yourself. What?
Yeah. So my name is Captain Patterson. I work with the Holly Springs Police Department when I'm not hanging out with all you guys. Been in law enforcement 20 years, and I've worked just about in every division a police department has. And in addition to that, I'm also a veteran of the Marine Corps and the North Carolina Army National Guard as well. I've retired from that after 22 years of service. When I'm not working or hanging out with you guys, I like to run, work out, and then eat all my calories back after that.
Well, I'd like to thank you for your service. It's really appreciated. And I just want to let you know that I served in the Navy as well. I'm a Navy veteran, disabled Navy veteran. And I just have to say this. I'm sorry I have to say it in front of everybody. Go Navy, beat Army.
Well, hey, we could spend the next 5 or 6 minutes doing jokes about each service branch. I got a whole list of Navy jokes, but I don't want to bore everybody else. But hey, thank you for your service too. You know, you guys do a lot of tough stuff over there in the Navy, like give Marines rides on your cool boats. So thank you for your service as well, Christine.
And some great food.
Yes.
While we're still letting people in from the waiting room, please feel free to chat in the chat room. We'll get started probably around 7:10.
Hey, Christine. I was hoping to share with you maybe some benefits of drinking water, since they're one of their focuses this week is drinking water, right? And they're working on 5 bottles a day.
Yes.
So I was going to share some of the benefits to that. So and I drink water every day, and I am try to drink about 96 ounces, which ends up being 4 bottles for me because my bottle's a little bit bigger. But I do it because most of my body is made up of water, and I know how important it is to keep water to my muscles and tissues and joints, and helps keep them lubricated. It also helps with digestion and flushing bad toxins out of your system if they're in there from food or from whatever. And it helps also regulate sleep patterns, which, I know you guys have learned in here that sleep's important and getting 8 hours. So I would have been remiss if I didn't share some of the benefits of that with the group tonight. So there's a lot more, but those are some of the top ones.
Hindsight's 2020. When I was younger, there was no really big discussions about how bad sodas were and how important drinking water was. So if I can encourage you young athletes not to make the mistake of getting hooked on sodas, and drink that water. If you have to stick something in it, um, like cantaloupe or watermelon, and not the flavorings in the little pouches I'm talking about, but this is actual fruit. I actually did that for a little bit, and oh my gosh, it was so good. But I just want to encourage you to drink your water. Don't go down the same road I've gone down with drinking sodas.
Hey, and how important is water to the Navy? Had to make another joke. Had to do it.
Hey, that's okay. But someone's got to ferry the Marines around. Otherwise, how would they get around?
Yeah, we'd be doing a lot of walking with those big rucksacks on our back.
Yeah.
So, hey, this is week 3, right, of the 10-week program. Is that correct?
This is week 3, and we're actually this week we've started our sports training. So, so people are having to decide whether they want to do fitness tonight or go do their sports. So we are so glad to see the ones that are here for the fitness.
Yeah.
I know you're looking forward to it, and we'll get started very shortly.
Hey, and there's a pretty good sized group in here too.
Yeah, there is.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So your sport's golf, right, Christine?
I am in golf, yes.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking, but I know we got a couple more minutes, and I'm just curious about you. I know I'm kind of you're my hero after watching you lead this last week. You did so good, and I heard you say you played golf. I try to play golf. Most of my shots go in the woods, but they call that army golf. I'm sure you're aware of that, but I hope one day I'll be good. So I'm guessing you're pretty good if that's your sport and you compete in it.
Well, this is actually my 5th season.
Oh, wow.
I've been doing 9-hole alternate shot. And so basically the way I look at it is if the ball's going forward, doesn't matter if it's on the ground or in the air, it's an accomplishment. And we just take one thing at a time. If we have to go search for it, hey, it's a new challenge. I do what I have to do.
Yeah, that's every one of my golf shots. You go search for it, but unless I'm putting, then I can keep that in the putting surface.
Hey, that's okay. Putting can be hard, and my partner and I have decided it's just better to do a 2-putt unless we can do a 1-putt.
Yeah. Wonder if there's any power lifters in here tonight, because I know I saw a couple last week, and that would each year I've gone out and watched some of the events, but I've not seen any of the powerlifting events yet. So when we break out of this COVID thing, I'm hoping to go see some of the powerlifting.
Well, you'll have to come check out Wake County's powerlifting team or anyone nearby you.
Okay.
But I think they start their training as well, but I'm not 100% sure.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry about that. No, they are not doing that. So yeah, they might be here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, has our honored guest arrived?
Yeah, I'm right here. Oh, wait, no, not me.
Is Stacey Krug here?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Stacey, yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, this is Stacey Krug. She's going to be our trainer for tonight. And she actually has a cool connection to Special Olympics North Carolina. She is Keith Fishburne. Does anybody know who he is? No? Well, she is Keith Fishburne, who is the CEO, president of Special Olympics North Carolina. This is his niece. And so she's got a cool connection to Special Olympics North Carolina. I'll let you introduce say anything else about you.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks so much, Christine. It's great to meet you too. And hi, Michael or Captain Patterson. Nice to meet you as well. Hi, everybody. I'm Stacey. You might have seen me a few times before. I was here on the kickoff for the fall training program. And I also got to lead one of the summer workouts with my sister, Kelly. And as Christine said, Keith Fishburne, the president of Special Olympics North Carolina, is my uncle. So that means that I have gotten to see and be involved in a lot of awesome Special Olympics events for most of my life. I've done the Over the Edge rappel off the Wells Fargo Tower in downtown Raleigh. Has anybody heard of that one? The Wells Fargo Tower rappel? Yep, I've done that. I've done the polar plunge only once because it was way too cold. But I have done the rappel, the Over the Edge event twice, and my husband is doing it this year. My sister's done it twice. So we love Special Olympics. It's an awesome organization, and I'm really excited to be here with y'all tonight. So Christine, is it okay for me to just jump right into our warm-up? Are we ready?
Well, we got this little thing we like to do, or at least I like to do it before we get going. I know you got a good warm up, but I got to dance it out before I get started. So I don't know, whoever back there in Mystery Music Land could give me. Yeah, I see you, Sam. Give us about 30 seconds of music so we can stretch it out and bump it out. I'd love that.
That sounds great.
Awesome. And then it's all yours after that, I promise. Well, I guess I was going to start singing if it didn't play. Here we go. All right.
Cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone.
Nice moves, everybody.
And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, but I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey,
Oh, I see somebody flossing. That's awesome.
I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
Woo! That was awesome, everybody. Everybody, you've got some good moves. I like it. Hi. All right, I'm feeling a little bit ready now. Is everybody else ready to warm up? Feeling good? Awesome. Okay, I'm getting a thumbs up. Okay, so we're gonna start with just a quick few deep breaths and some forward fold, and then we'll get the heart rate up a little bit. So everybody just take a, stand with your feet kind of together, about hip width apart. Take your arms up over your head and take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, fold forward and just kind of let your back round. Let's just hang for a little bit. You can sway side to side. You can grab your elbows. Okay, let's take another deep breath all the way up. Deep breath, and as you exhale, forward fold one more time. Let's hang again. Keep your knees sort of bent. You can feel your back release a little bit. Okay, one more. Let's do one more. Big inhale, arms up, make this your biggest inhale yet. Fill those lungs, and then exhale, breathe out, and let's try to just get your fingers sort of towards your toes. Maybe bend your knee, your right knee, then your left knee, kind of feel those hamstrings. Whew. Okay, great. So the first thing that we're gonna do is side to side hops. So I'll show you what they look like, and then I'm gonna have us do each one of these warm-up moves for 30 seconds. So side-to-side hops are gonna look like this. You're gonna stand in one place. You're just gonna hop to one side and then the other. So you're just hopping in place. So you're just moving at a lateral side to side. Now, if you wanna modify this, you can just step and tap, step and tap, step and tap. Okay, so we're gonna do that for 30 seconds. I've got my stopwatch here so I know how long it is. All right, and let's get going for 30 seconds. And since we're just warming up, don't worry about trying to jump too far. You can just keep it at a steady pace. Try to work on a little bit of balance at the same time. 10 more seconds, everybody, good job. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, our next move that we're gonna do is just jogging in place. So similar. So I'm just gonna show you really quick first. We're just jogging in place a little bit. Now, if you wanna modify that, just take your knees up. All you have to do is a step, like this. All right, so let's try it again, and let's go. Good thing we did our dance break, our dance warm up, so I could be ready for this. All right, we're just about halfway. Good job, everybody, keep going. And remember, if you get tired, you can always change to your modification. Maybe you regain some strength and you wanna go back. Totally okay. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good job, everybody. All right, so the next one we're gonna do is just step ups. Now, if you want to, you can go grab a book or something that you wanna step on. I'm just gonna use some yoga blocks right like this. If you don't have any at home, that's okay. You can just kind of I'll show you what it looks like, but I'll show you the modification as well. So if you do have something safe to stand on, when you step up, you're just gonna put one foot up, other foot up, one foot back down, other foot down. So you'll go left foot up, right foot down, left foot down, up, down, down. And if you don't have any blocks, that's okay. Just take a step forward, back, back, forward, back, back. Okay, so we're gonna do that for 30 seconds also. Okay, here we go. Up, down, down. Go at your own pace. This is just getting the heart rate up a little bit, moving our feet. You all might hear my dog in the background every so often. He is laying next to me, not doing a workout, but he did not want to go back to his room, so he's with us. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna just go through that same warm up one more time. So we're gonna go back to our side to side hops for 30 seconds. So we'll get right into it and let's go. Remember your modifications. If you just want to step tap, that's totally fine. Just going side to side. And we're about halfway. Keep it up, good job. Just getting warm here. About 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, my heart rate is definitely still up. So we're going back now to our jog in place. And again, remember your modification. If you don't want to jog, you just bring those knees up. That's totally fine. So let's go. Jog in place. Ooh, this is a little bit harder than it should be for me. Sometimes it doesn't take much sometimes when you're just getting your heart rate up. Feel pretty warm. All right, we've got about 10 seconds left. Good job, everybody. Keep it up. Wow, see a lot of joggers out there. 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. Good job. Okay, I think that's the hardest one of the warm-up, personally. All right, we're going back to our step ups. So get your book, your blocks, whatever your step is. And we'll start doing those as well. Remember, your modification, if you don't have something to step on, is just forward, forward, back, back. All right. Step up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. And you can go as fast or slow as you want to go. Just be safe. And remember, it's just a warm up, so we're just kind of moving here. All right, about 10 seconds left. Keep going. Awesome. Good job, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Way to go. All right, so let's do a quick water break. Just make sure we're staying hydrated, as Captain Patterson and Christine said. Always important to drink your water. I have to admit, I'm a little bit addicted to flavored seltzer waters. So that counts as water, right? It's not really soda. It's kind of the best of both worlds. All right, so if everybody's feeling ready, we will go into our main workout today. So what I'll do is I'm gonna show you each move as we go, and then we'll do 2 to 3 rounds. We'll see how much time we have. But what we're gonna do first is chair squats or regular squats. So I'll show you, let's see if you can, make sure you can see my couch here. I might have to move my angle here. Here we go. Okay. So if you're doing this on your couch, you're just gonna, or a chair, if there's a chair behind you, you're just gonna stand at the edge there, and you're just gonna come down, and you can either sit all the way, or you can just try to tap. But either way, you're trying to get your knees down to about 90 degrees. So if I'm not on a chair, I'm just kind of squatting and coming back up. And one of the things you want to try to do is just keep your core sort of engaged in this one. And then also remember to squeeze your glutes, because that's what you're activating when you're doing squats. All right? Okay. Now, if you want to do this with a band, if you have a band at home, you can use a band. This one's a little too tight, actually. I'm going to do a different one. But if you have your band, you would step on your band with your 2 feet, and you're going to bring your band up here to your shoulders, and you can do the same thing with your band. I would say that's probably your hardest version, is with the band, because that's going to have the most resistance. So for me, I'll probably just do some regular squats. So I am going to get us going here for 30 seconds. Now, one of the challenges I've heard you all like to keep track of is how many you can do in 30 seconds. So if you can, try to count how many you have. And if you want to write it down, we'll take a break in between exercises if you want to write it down. Okay, so let's get going here with some squats. All right, we're on. So we're going 30 seconds. You can go faster if you feel comfortable, but if you really just want to move at a slow pace, just remember to squeeze your legs and your glutes, because that's really going to help you get a lot out of it. And believe it or not, your glutes is part of your core. So it's good to keep those strong. All right, we're about 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. If you were able to count, go ahead and make a mental note or an actual note of how much you got through in 30 seconds. Oh, look, here's the puppy. His name's Bullet. He's working out with us. You can take a quick break. All right, I see everybody's kind of taking their break and maybe writing down their reps. Good job so far, everybody. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is shoulder shrugs. So if you have some small weights or even cans of soup or water bottles, you can take those in your hands. We'll pretend these are like my weights. Or if you wanna do it with a resistance band with handles, you could do that too, where you could have your hands on the handles, and you could have some resistance and do your shoulder shrugs. So when you shoulder shrug, you're just gonna bring your shoulders up towards your ears for about 1 second and then back down. 1 second and then back down. So hardest version again would be with maybe weights or a band. You can do this with just your shoulders. That's probably what I'm gonna do. All right, let's get going. We're gonna do this one for 30 seconds as well. So keep track of how many reps you can do, and let's go. This is good for shoulder strength and stability. Good job, everybody. Keep it going. Don't forget your 1 second hold at the top. I usually forget that. I have to be reminded in my gym classes when they tell me to hold something. Sometimes I forget. But that just helps make sure you engage the muscles. Good job. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1. Way to go, everybody. All right, I'll give you a chance if you wanted to write down your reps. If you wanted to make sure you're keeping track. Because one of the cool things about keeping track of how many reps you can do is that over time you can see if you're able to do more, if you're able to get stronger. Maybe you can do a harder version and more reps of that harder version over time, and that's really cool to see. So good job, everyone. Okay, next up, we are gonna do overhead press. So again, I'll show a few different versions, but with overhead press, you can do it with anything you want. Again, these same things that you had before, these are just blocks, but maybe you have some small weights or water bottles or soup cans or anything like that. And you're just gonna bring your hands up to your shoulders right here. And you're gonna press straight up, extend your arms up overhead, make sure they're straight. And what you wanna remember too is you wanna try to keep your core engaged on this too. So keep your abs sort of tight because you don't wanna flare out too much this way. You kinda wanna have a nice straight line like this. Right? So we're just going to do several of those. If you want to use your band, you can definitely do that. And you can give yourself a little bit of give it a tight pull there. You don't have to really squeeze it, just hold it so that it's taut like this. And then you can do the same thing. You can use your resistance band like that. Cool? Okay. Awesome. I'm going to use the band just because it's already in my hand. So let's get started in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Now on this one, you're probably going to feel some of your back and your lats. So those are sort of like side muscles around your rib cage, the back of your rib cage. Also connected to those shoulders. This is really great upper back. Remember to engage that core. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Everybody's looking great. Give you a second to write down your reps. Oh, you guys got a lot. Y'all are moving quick. Way to go, everybody. Doing great. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is a plank hold. So with the plank, again, there's tons of different options. I'm going to try to angle down just a little bit so you can see the floor a little bit better. As you can see, my dog is not interested in any sort of working out whatsoever. He's wondering what we're doing. All right, so now one option that you can do is if you're going to be on the floor, you can be from your knees and your hands, and you're going to roll your shoulders so that they're stacked on top of your wrists. And again, remember, keep that core pretty tight, engage those glutes and your abs. You don't want to be too far down like this. This is kind of like a yoga pose. You don't want to be too far like that. You're really going to get a lot of power and strength from just holding right here in a plank. So you can do that option. You can do it from your feet if you feel really confident and you feel like you're strong. And one of the things about this position is you can always change it. So if this gets too hard, go to your knees. Really easy. And then a few other levels. You can go from your chair or your couch, or you could even go from the wall. So a bunch of different options there. So we're gonna hold for, I think, 20 seconds. Then we'll take a rest. So I got my timer here. I'm gonna try to hold for the plank, but we'll see if I can make it the whole way. All right, let's get ready in 3, 2, and 1. All right, and this one is sort of like, it's a good thing we have some music going, you know, to distract us a little bit. This one can be a mental challenge as much as it can be a physical. All right, we're over halfway. We're at 15 seconds. So if you can give me 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. How was that? How's everybody feeling? That was our first round of all exercises. So let's take another quick water break. Good job, everybody. All right, so let's see. I'm seeing some people who are looking at, let's see. Is that how many seconds? Good job, everyone. That's awesome. All right. So we're just gonna go back through the same things that we just did. So we're going back to the top. We're going back to squats. So remember, you have options here. You can do your chair. You can do just regular air squats, or you can use a band. I'll use a band just for fun. Keep it different here. Change it up. All right, and let's go in about 5 seconds. So I'm gonna get my band up and let's get going. All right. Remember to count your reps. Maybe you get to do as many or a little bit more as the last round. That's a bonus. Whew, this resistance band will get you. All right, we got about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Way to go, everybody. Give you a second to write down your reps if you want, or you can put them in the chat. Let's see, did everybody get as many as last time? 39, oh my gosh. Speedy. So speedy. Okay, next one. Looking at my workout list here. Okay, shoulder shrugs, back to shoulder shrugs. All right, so remember you can have weights if you want, but you don't have to. So I'm just gonna use these blocks because they're good for holding something. So hands down by your side and let's get going. And up and down. Remember to hold for 1 second at the top. Anytime you're doing a standing move like this, always remember, think about your core, because that's gonna really help. If you engage that, even while you're doing something else like these shoulder shrugs, it's gonna help strengthen everything. All right, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Way to go, everybody. So feel free to put your reps in the chat. Man, some of y'all are putting up some crazy numbers. Oh, maybe these are these totals of both rounds? I'm very impressed. Okay, next we're going back to that overhead press. I'm gonna grab the band again, but remember you can use something light, you can use cans, weights for pressing, or you can use your band. The trick with your band is just remember to keep it kind of taut like this. Okay, so let's get going in about 5 seconds. Everybody ready? All right, let's go. Remember that core. Remember, keep it pretty straight. Kind of tuck the pelvis in a little bit. Keep those abs tight. It's gonna help support you as you do a lot of these overhead presses. All right, about 10 seconds left. Keep going, everybody, good job. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Way to go. All right, I know I'm gonna see all the rep count in the chat. Oh yeah, there we go. Good job, everybody. This is awesome. Well, this is week 3, so you all are probably getting used to things, right? These exercises are, hopefully they're not too easy, but probably getting pretty good at them. All right, our last move of this round is gonna be, remember that plank hold. All right, so this time, let's see if we can get to 30. Let's do 20 to 30 seconds. If you can stay up for 30, great. I'll tell you when we're at 20 and we'll just see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna do it from the knees this time just to do something a little different. And let's start in about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Maybe you're thinking about what you're gonna have for breakfast tomorrow. Maybe you're thinking about something funny you saw, something to distract you from just holding this plank. Remember, keep that core engaged. You want to be just like a board. All right, we are about at 20 seconds here. So if you want to hang with me for 10 more, great. But if not, 20 seconds is awesome. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Way to go. Good job, everybody. So let's take a quick little break again. Let's get some water. All right. How's everybody doing? You want to do one more round? Does that sound good? Oh, 30 seconds. Awesome. Way to go, everybody. Okay, we're going to go for one more round. Each of those exercises just one more time. I think y'all can do it. But if you're getting tired, no worries. Okay, so we're back to squats. I'm going to do chair squats this time just because, you know, it's the last round. It's okay. Want to do something different? All right, so let's start in about 5 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. Whew. Everybody, if you're feeling your glutes and your hamstrings, you know you're doing it right. These are sometimes sneaky. All right, about 10 more seconds, everybody. Good job. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, last squats of the day. Good job. How was that rep count, everybody? All right, good job. 20, 23, 165. Wow, that's got to be for all 3 rounds, right? Very impressive. 1,000. That's way faster than anything I can do. All right, good job. All right, let's get back to those last shoulder shrugs. It's our last set of shoulder shrugs. So again, we're going to grab any of our equipment if we want it, or if you just want to do shoulder shrugs like this, that's fine too. All right, let's go in 5. And let's get it going. 1. Sometimes I even say 1,000 when I hold, just to make sure I'm holding it up there. And guess what I'm going to remind you to do? Engage your core. You got it. Keep going. About 5 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Awesome. Way to go, everybody. 163. These are some impressive numbers. You all are some experienced athletes here, so I'm sure this is probably a good workout for you. Okay, so the last one, we've got our overhead press and then our plank. So we've got 2 more exercises. So grab either your weights or your band if you want to use your band, and we'll go into our overhead press. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, keep that core engaged. It even helps to squeeze the glutes. That helps give you some stability. Good job, everybody. Keep going. Got just about 10 seconds left. A few more reps. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Good job, everybody. How are the reps? Did you get a good count this time? Yes, we did. Awesome. You guys are doing great. Okay. Our last thing that we're doing is our plank. So we're going to try for 30 again one more time. So let's get ready. Go ahead and get set up. All right. And I'm going to go again from the chair this time just for fun. Okay, so let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, remember, keep those shoulders and arms kind of locked right above the wrists. You're gonna keep your glutes and your core engaged, theme of the day. And keep holding, keep holding. Remember to breathe here too. Take some deep breaths. All right, keep going. We're at 20 seconds here. So good job if you made it to 20. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, great. How's everybody feel? Everybody feeling good? Nice. 1,010. That's a lot. Okay, make sure you take a quick sip of water. And we're gonna go into a cool down. So we're gonna do a few stretches. So the first thing we're gonna do is a quad stretch. A lot of different ways you can do a quad stretch. So if you wanna do it standing, all you gotta do is just pick up one leg and hold it in your hand behind you and gently pull your foot back towards your glutes, and you're gonna feel it right here in this quad. So if you're on the ground, you can also do a kneeling position, and you can kind of make a 90 degree angle, keep your hip right above your knee, and you tuck your pelvis in a little bit and just kind of lean forward. That's another quad stretch. So I'm gonna try to do standing. So I'm gonna start on my right foot. I'm gonna pull my right foot back and just hold for a few seconds here. And if you want some help to stabilize, you can just lean against a wall or a chair. Awesome. Okay, let's get the other leg. Let's get the left side. Just switch legs, and let's hold the other leg up for a bit. Okay, awesome. Good quad stretch. Okay, so modified hurdler stretch. I'm not sure I know that one, but I'm gonna guess it's a hamstring stretch. Okay, I'm gonna straighten one leg like this and keep the other leg bent. So if my right leg is kind of straight, I'm gonna put my heel on the ground, kick my toes up, bend my left knee, and just kind of lean forward over that. And I'm gonna feel that in my hamstrings, maybe my glutes and my low back. Again, you can do this in a kneeling position too, where you kind of lean over a straight front leg. And if you need to bend your leg enough that you need to. You know your body better than anybody else, so just bend that knee a little bit. You don't want to hurt yourself or anything in a stretch after you just did all that hard work. All right, let's switch legs. And we'll stretch it out. Feels pretty good. Especially if you are sitting, I bet these feel really good. If you sit a lot all day, I definitely do. Okay, good job, everybody. So, chest stretch. Okay. So I'm gonna have us do a slightly different version of a chest stretch that I really like. So this is gonna get across your chest really well. So I'm gonna have everybody, if you're able to, take your hands back like this behind your hips, and you're just gonna straighten them down, and you're gonna let your shoulders kind of roll back. So if you can do that, that's a really good one. You can bring your arms out a little bit from your back if that feels safe. You can also, if you have a wall, you can just take your hand and place it on the wall next to you so that your fingers are facing behind you, and you can kind of rotate your shoulder out a little bit this way. And that feels really good too. But don't go too extreme on it. You just want to gentle. With most stretching, you just want to be gentle. All right, how's the chest feeling? Everybody feel stretched out? Get those shoulders opened up a little bit. Okay. We're gonna go through those just one more time. So let's go back to our quad stretch. So I'm gonna go down on my knee again. And I'm gonna start just by kind of leaning forward with one knee down, one knee up, and just hold. And remember, you don't have to go very far. Just an inch or two will make a difference. So you should feel this on the front side of your leg, even up to your hip, depending on how tight you might be. Should feel pretty good. Okay, let's switch legs. Go to the other side. This side could feel a little different. That happens, that's pretty normal. Oh, that feels pretty good. Okay, awesome. All right, let's go to that hamstring stretch. So I'll go back to my other leg. So I'm gonna stay kneeling, and I'm just gonna take my right leg out and kind of straighten it out. And then I'm gonna hinge my hips backward and just fold a little bit over my right leg. And again, this is not one where you have to go very far. Just kind of see what feels good. If you get to a position that feels like you're getting a good stretch, you can just stay right there. You don't have to go any further. Okay, I'm gonna switch sides. So now my left leg is out, my right knee is kneeling. And again, I'm gonna hinge my hips back and just fold a little bit. I'm not gonna go too far down. Okay, great. Good job, everybody. So back to that chest stretch. I'm just gonna go put my hands behind my back. I'm gonna roll my shoulders up, back, and down. Straighten my arms if I can. And just sort of gently open up the chest. If you feel like you can move your hands a little bit away. You can bring them up slightly. And that feels really good. All right, last thing I want to do with you all, we didn't do this the first round, but this will feel really good, and you can do it tomorrow. Since we did those shoulder shrugs, I want everybody to just do a few head rolls for me. So take your ear to your shoulder, then your chin down, other ear to other shoulder, head back, and let's switch rotations, switch directions. Get a few good head rolls in there. You can go really slow. And so if your shoulders are sore tomorrow, you can do this and it'll feel really good. All right. How's everybody feeling? Doing good? Great. All right. Well, I think you all have done an awesome job tonight. I can already tell that you are really strong. And just by showing up, you're doing something awesome. Just making time to do this, even as many times a week as you can, once a day to move your body, that's an awesome accomplishment. So keep up the great work. I know you have about 7 more weeks, and if you've made it this far, I know you can do it. So great job, everybody. Y'all are awesome. And I'll let you see the dog one more time. Look at him. He's tired from all the work we did. Ha ha.
Thank you so much, Stacey, for leading the exercise today. That was awesome.
Absolutely. Happy to do it.
Yeah, fabulous job. Fabulous job.
And thank you, all the athletes, coaches, and partners that were here tonight for taking part in this. It's good to see the numbers that we had tonight. I hope everybody had fun, had a great workout. Now, just as a reminder, let's get keep updating those trackers and get them in by Tuesday at noon. Do you have any other reminders, Captain?
No, I just want to let Stacey know what a phenomenal job she did. And, I was watching the athletes as she was going through the exercises and saw some great form and great effort being put out. So, man, you guys should be proud of yourselves. And again, great job, Stacey. Good workout. And these guys were pushing themselves.
Yes, great job. Now, what is when we end an event, what is our one thing that we love to do?
Oh, I know.
What's that?
I hope it's we dance it out. I hope it's going to be that.
Oh, but I think the athletes might be too tired. Don't you think so?
Not to dance it out. No, I don't think so. I don't know. Let me see some head nodding. Yes, you guys want to dance it out? Oh, I see some no's. I see some Stacey crushed it. Wait, no, I see some thumbs up. Okay, we're doing it.
All right, here we go.
The rest of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the bag, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch. Now, can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
rodeo in my Maserati sports car. Got no stress, I've been through all that. I'm like a Marlboro man, so I kick on back. Wish I could roll on back to that old town road. I wanna ride till I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.